Archangel Michael says, a shadow from your past is circling your path again. This shadow is not just watching from afar, it is making plans, fueled by memories that won't die. There's a sudden shift in their energy, and what they are preparing to do will leave you speechless. Something happened recently that pulled your ex back into the emotional loop. It wasn't random, it was triggered by a message they received, a photograph, or even a dream. Now, the past they thought they buried is rising like smoke, and you are at the center of it. Their intentions aren't innocent, but they are also not purely destructive. There's confusion, longing, and a storm of unresolved feelings building up inside them. They are making a move, a major one, and it's not what you'd expect. They've been pretending to move on, but their heart keeps pulling them back to you. It's not about regret anymore, it's about something they feel they missed. They want closure, but what they truly desire is far more than that. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual thread between you and this person has not been cut completely. No matter how long it has been or how far they've gone, they are still energetically connected to you. And now, something is drawing them close again, not just emotionally, but physically too. Your name is returning in their conversations, even in their prayers. The people around them have started to notice their distraction. They are not the same, they're haunted by something left unsaid. There is a letter they wrote and never sent. It contains the truth about what they did and what they wish they had said. Now, they are considering giving it to you in a way that will shock you. They might send it anonymously. They might show up in person with that letter in hand. Or worse, they might use someone close to you to pass the message. Type Amen to get blessing 724. Someone around them is encouraging this move. This person knows the whole story and believes your ex still has a role in your destiny. They've told them to act before it's too late. This outside influence is strong, and it's pushing your ex to do something big. They've been watching your posts, your movements, your photos, and they are silently preparing. They've even asked a mutual friend about you in ways that raised suspicion. There's a trip being planned, and you're the hidden reason behind it. They may pretend it's for business or another purpose, but the truth is, it's to cross your path. They want to be in your city, your neighborhood, just to feel your energy again. They don't want to be seen as desperate, but their soul is screaming. They feel unfinished, like their chapter with you wasn't properly ended. This is why they're about to do something dramatic that will turn heads. Type Amen to get blessing 972. There's a photo of you that they keep opening again and again. They zoom in, they stare, they wonder if you've moved on completely. They are jealous of Ennio, who looks close to you, even if it's just a comment online. They recently dreamed about you crying. It shook them deeply and made them believe it was a sign. That dream won't leave their mind, and now they believe you're in danger or pain. They're not coming back for the same reason as before. This time, it's spiritual. They believe there's something divine pulling them back to your door. But this journey is not without danger. Your ex has secrets. And one of those secrets will break your heart if revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 455. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They know you've grown, and you're no longer the same. That's part of why they're scared to face you now. Because they know they may no longer be enough. But still, they are choosing to take the risk. They are ready to lose their pride just to feel your presence one more time. That's why they're contacting someone close to you. Someone you trust. This trusted person might soon start asking questions about your current life. They'll act like it's just normal conversation, but it's not. They're doing it because your ex asked them to gather details. This circle of events is tight, carefully planned, but also desperate. The next full moon holds something strange. It will align with their visit. They chose the date for a reason, and it's closer than you expect. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There's an old item they still carry that once belonged to both of you. It may be a gift, a handwritten note, or something they wore during your last meeting. That item is being kept like a relic, and now it's returning with them. They believe giving it back to you will spark something. They want you to remember. They want to see that look in your eyes again. But you must be careful, because behind that soft approach is something deeper. There is guilt, yes, but also confusion. They still don't know how to love without causing pain. Your guides are watching this unfold, and they are allowing it, for now. There's a lesson here, not just for your ex, but for you too. What you choose when they come back will set the tone for your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. You're not the same person who cried when they left. You're stronger, wiser, and protected. But a part of your soul still trembles when their name appears. They will likely reach out late at night, when silence makes emotions louder. It may be a simple message, "Can we talk?" Or it might be a song, a memory, or a line only you two understand. Don't respond immediately, pause. Because what they want and what they need are two very different things. This next move isn't only about you, it's about a battle happening within them. They're fighting their own darkness, and you remind them of the light. That's why they're drawn to you again. But light must be protected, especially when darkness wears a familiar face. Type Amen to get blessing 1114. They may try to gift you something expensive. It won't be about money, it's about trying to erase the past with material things. But what you deserve can't be bought, and you know that now. You'll notice strange patterns around the time they move, calls with no voice, numbers you don't recognize. You'll see signs, repeated songs, phrases, or places from your shared past. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. You have a spiritual firewall now. Your angels are guarding you. But they are also allowing this meeting, because some things must be faced, not ignored. When they speak their truth, you will feel a mix of emotions. There may be tears, silence, even laughter. But the truth is, after this moment, everything will change. Type Amen to get blessing 1606. Archangel Michael says, their soul is being stirred by something divine. Not every return is meant for reconciliation, some are meant for final clarity. You'll soon understand what kind this is. They will mention a place you forgot about. A memory you buried will rise again, fresh and fragile. They will speak it gently, hoping it brings you closer, but it may also bring you pain. Your strength is not in what you say to them. It's in how you hold yourself when their emotions pour out. They will be raw, honest, and emotional, more than you've ever seen. This will not be a small moment. It will test you. But it will also free you in a way you've never felt before. Type Amen to get blessing 1002. They want to know if they still live in your heart. They've rehearsed this moment 1,000 times in silence. But when it comes, it will not follow their script, it will be unpredictable and intense. Their next move might involving someone from your family. Someone they think still supports them. They believe this person can soften your heart. There is one person who will warn you before it all happens. That person is spiritually sensitive and will feel the shift in energy. When they tell you something's off, listen. You are protected, but you must stay aware. Because even love that once healed can return as a test. And this one is wrapped in nostalgia but driven by unfinished karma. Type Amen to get blessing 2442. Their next move is not to hurt you, but it could. Because it will shake the foundation you've built after their absence. They don't know the strength you've gained. You will soon find something they left for you. It may be small but meaningful, a sign of everything they couldn't say. And in that moment, you will feel your past and present merge. Be still. Breathe. And choose what honors your peace, not just your memory. This chapter isn't about romance, it's about resolution. It's not about fixing what broke, it's about closing the door with dignity. Whatever comes next is up to you, not them. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They may even pretend it's all casual, as if they just happened to run into you. But behind that smile is a trembling heart, carrying weight they've never released. You will sense it immediately, because your soul still remembers the vibration of their pain. Some of your old wounds may reopen as they speak. But this time, you won't break. This time, you'll feel your healing louder than their apology. Archangel Michael says, this is not meant to destroy you, it's meant to finish what once nearly did. You will hear truths you weren't prepared for back then. But now, you have the clarity and maturity to handle them. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There is a conversation coming that will feel like time has stopped. Even the wind may grow still, as if the world is listening in. You'll feel like you're standing between two timelines, who you were, and who you are now. They will confess something they hid during your time together. It's not just about betrayal or regret, it's about a secret that haunted them for years. They're hoping confession will cleanse their soul. But be cautious, not everything revealed must be accepted. Some truths are meant to be acknowledged, not embraced. Your freedom comes not from reunion, but from release. After this conversation, they may ask for a second chance. They might beg, or they might stay silent and wait for your reaction. But your angels remind you, your silence is just as powerful as your words. Type Amen to get blessing 646. They want to feel loved again, but not everyone who wants love knows how to give it. And you've already walked through too much fire to go backward. The blessing here isn't just that they returned, it's that you're ready to face them without fear. You will see their face differently this time. Their eyes won't hold the same control over you. Because your power is back, and your soul is anchored now. They may try to stir up old emotions, pulling at memories you've stored away. They will speak about the first time they knew they loved you. They will try to rebuild from those ashes. But ashes don't make bricks. And your future is not in the ruins, it's in the resurrection. You are not meant to repeat cycles, you are meant to rise from them. Type Amen to get blessing 383. There's something they regret not telling you while you were still in love. It's been tormenting them during quiet hours, especially at night. They believe if they can say it now, maybe their heart will finally rest. They've even rehearsed the words in front of a mirror. But what they don't know is that your heart already found closure. You're no longer the person waiting for their words, you're the one who writes your own chapters now. Still, you'll hear them out. You'll listen not with a shattered heart, but with a grounded soul. And that's what will surprise them the most, your peace. That peace is your power. It will protect you from falling into familiar traps. And it will shield you from the emotional waves they still don't know how to swim through. Type Amen to get. You'll go home and sit alone, not in sadness, but in deep peace. You might even laugh, not at them, but at the way the universe brought it full circle. The tears that once broke you have dried into wisdom now. Their words will echo for a few days. You'll hear pieces of them in dreams, in memories, in small things. But slowly, those echoes will fade, and your voice will be louder than theirs ever was. A door has closed, but this time, you locked it from the inside. No more waiting, no more hoping, no more replaying old scenes. You are the author now, and that part of the book is over. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. Archangel Michael says, you passed the divine test with strength. Not because you resisted them, but because you remembered yourself. And the heavens are now opening something new for you. You'll feel it in small ways at first, a strange calm, unexpected good news, an energy shift. And then it will arrive fully, a new opportunity, person, or gift. This will be your reward. Not because of revenge, but because of resolution. Someone new is entering your life quietly. They are watching you from afar, learning your energy, and respecting your pace. They are not here to repeat the past, they are here to build a future. This next connection will feel soft, not loud. It won't chase you or trigger your wounds, it will feel like safety, growth, and joy. And it will begin when you finally stop looking back. Type Amen to get blessing 1199. Your ex may return again, confused by your strength. They won't understand how you became so peaceful without them. But that's not your burden anymore. You are no longer in the season of explaining. You are in the season of elevation. And not everyone who started with you is meant to finish the journey. There will be whispers, maybe even rumors after this. People may talk about what happened or twist the story. Let them. You own no one your truth, it belongs to you and your Creator. This blessing you're stepping into isn't about revenge. It's about alignment, protection, and purpose. You are being lifted now, silently but powerfully. Type Amen to get blessing 4111. Watch how the things you prayed for start manifesting now. The block was never the universe, it was the past holding your heart hostage. And now, with the chain broken, miracles are flowing again. You'll notice new people smiling at you, doors opening faster, favor following you. This is confirmation, you did the inner work. And now, the outer world must respond to your healing. Let the past remain honored, but not invited. Let those memories teach you, but never trap you. Let the love you once gave to others now overflow back to yourself. You're not cold, you're clear. You're not distant, you're discerning. And this version of you is unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual realm is rejoicing at your strength. You didn't just survive, you outgrew the wound. And now your destiny has been fast-tracked. Everything that once delayed you has been removed. The timeline you were meant to walk is now back in motion. And what was lost will be returned in better form. You may still feel moments of sadness, but that's normal. Healing is not about forgetting, it's about not bleeding when touched. And now, your soul no longer leaks from old cuts. Celebrate this closure. Honor what you endured. And smile, because your next chapter begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 1441. The person you once cried over will remember this version of you forever. They may try to mirror your growth, hoping to catch up. But you're already soaring at a height they can't reach. Let them chase their own healing now. It's not your responsibility to guide them anymore. Your job was to rise, and you did. And if one day they tell people they used to know you, let it be true. Because now, you're someone new. More joyful. More centered. More whole. Type Amen to get blessing 5055. The spirit world is unlocking new favor over your name. It's not just romantic healing, it's financial, emotional, and generational. Because you broke a pattern that ran deep in your bloodline. You didn't let the pain recycle. You chose growth, and that choice sent shockwaves across your destiny. Now, blessings that were delayed are arriving all at once. Watch for it, the unexpected email, the overdue apology, the open door. These are all proof that you chose correctly. And your reward will not be hidden. When they see you shining, they'll say, "Look what I lost." But you'll smile and think, "Look what I gained." Because your peace was the real prize all along. Type Amen to get blessing 2344. Now walk forward. Don't look back, not with longing, not with guilt. That chapter has served its purpose. Speak kindly of the past, but don't re-enter it. Carry its lessons, but not its burdens. And bless it, but don't resurrect it. You have a life to build now. A new love to welcome, a purpose to fulfill. The next season will require your full presence. And the universe will meet you with miracles. Congratulations. You healed in silence. Now your glow will speak loudly. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. There's a divine silence following the closing of this chapter, one that brings you deep, holy clarity. It's the kind of silence that feels like safety, not loneliness. And in that silence, something new is about to be born in your life. You'll wake up with lighter energy, as if a weight has been lifted from your chest. Your smile will feel more natural, not forced. This is the restoration that only comes when your soul finally stops bleeding. The people who once drained you will seem distant, almost unrecognizable. They were lessons in disguise, disguises that can't fool your new vision anymore. You've been upgraded spiritually, and everything old has lost access to you. You'll look back and feel gratitude, not grief. Because what once shattered you actually saved you. You were never losing, it was always the preparation for something better. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, your ex has been feeling this shift in their spirit. They can sense your soul no longer calling for them. And this realization is more painful than any goodbye they ever imagined. They try to keep your energy lingering by holding on to old photos, messages, or objects. But those objects are powerless now because your vibration has risen. They are looking at the same things, but they don't feel the same connection. They may even attempt to reach out one more time, not for love, but for comfort. Because your presence used to bring them peace they couldn't find within themselves. Now they have to sit with their own silence, and it's louder than ever before. They're not just missing you, they're realizing they never truly knew how to keep you. And that understanding will follow them like a shadow. It's a weight they must carry alone now. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You are walking into a season of restoration. Not just emotionally, but spiritually, financially, and mentally. Everything you thought was denied is being redirected with better alignment. You're about to receive things that match your worth, not your wounds. Love that's steady, not confusing. Opportunities that build you, not drain you. This next level of your life is not based on effort alone, it's based on frequency. Because you've healed, your frequency has changed, and so has your harvest. You're attracting better not by chasing, but by becoming. Expect a major shift in your environment. People will fall away without drama. Because what no longer matches your energy simply cannot remain. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. There's a person entering your life soon who will speak to your soul with ease. They won't trigger your survival instincts, they will nourish your peaceful self. They won't be intimidated by your past. They'll respect the journey you took to arrive here. This connection will not resemble anything you've known. It will feel like breathing after holding your breath for too long. It will feel like home without having to explain who you are. They'll love you gently but consistently. And you'll never have to wonder where you stand. Because real love brings calm, not confusion. Your ex may sense this new presence around you, even before it arrives fully. Their spirit is still trying to hold on, but it will slip away. Because they are now watching someone else love you the way they never could. Type Amen to get blessing 212. This is divine justice. Not out of revenge, but restoration. The scales are finally being balanced. You are being rewarded not because you begged, but because you endured. You didn't curse them, you healed yourself. And that alone has broken every cycle they tried to trap you in. Their next few months will be filled with realizations. They'll remember your birthday, your laugh, your support. But none of it can be relived. You, however, will be too busy building a new life. A life where peace is the default and love doesn't have to be earned. A life where you're no longer the one trying harder than the other person. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. Archangel Michael says, this was never about getting them back. It was about getting yourself back. And now that you have, the universe is responding in abundance. Expect sudden breakthroughs. Long-awaited blessings. Even messages from people you never thought you'd hear from again. Doors you thought were closed are now opening, wide and unstoppable. You're not being tested anymore, you're being trusted. Trusted with a bigger life, a better love, a bolder purpose. Let the past fade gently behind you. It no longer has the power to interrupt your future. This is your time now. Type Amen to get blessing 8822. Even the parts of your story that were painful now feel sacred. Because you realize they shaped you, not scarred you. They carved wisdom into your soul that no one can ever take from you. And though your ex may try to reappear again someday, you'll smile softly. Not from bitterness, but from growth. Because you'll finally understand that they were never meant to be the destination, just the detour. You don't need closure when you have clarity. You don't need apologies when you have peace. You don't need them to finish your healing, because you already did. Celebrate that. Own that. Stand in it without flinching. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. What's coming next is something you've never experienced. A season of ease, love, provision, and alignment. Where you don't chase, beg, or shrink, where everything flows to you naturally. You are finally in your divine timeline. The delay was never denial, it was divine protection. So that when you received, you were ready to hold it, not lose it. Now your hands are open. Your heart is clear. And your path is blessed. You didn't just survive the loss of love. You evolved through it. And now, love returns to you in its highest form. True, whole, worthy love. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your angels have prepared a table for you. Your ex may see it, but they will not sit at it. Because that space is now reserved for someone who knows your worth from the start. Watch how things begin aligning without you trying. How your name starts being spoken in rooms you've never entered. This is the season where effort meets divine acceleration. You didn't lose love. You made room for the real thing.